Hello YouTube, it is Mac298, and today I will be doing the first ever Mac Bulletin. Mac Bulletin is a new segment I will be launching on my channel that combines about a week's worth of tech news into one video. So that being said, let's get started. The first item on the Mac Bulletin is of course the iPhone 6. Now, they actually had iPhone 6 dummies for sale on a Chinese website, which I was going to go buy for a video. However, by the time I was able to get online and do this, they were all sold out already. But what I do know about the iPhone 6 is that the design, for the most part, I think is confirmed, and that there should be pictures right here. I'll put somewhere there. And the screen size is going to be quite a bit bigger than the current iPhone 5S 4-inch display. It's going to be about 4.7 inches, and it probably will be slightly usable with one hand. Like, you'll still probably be able to type on it, but it'll be a little bit less usable with one hand than the iPhone 5S was. But it should still be generally easy to use. The front panel is probably going to be switching from glass to sapphire. Now, a lot of people think sapphire is stronger, which means that it will protect the phone against if you drop it on the ground, but it will still shatter the same way as glass if you drop sapphire on the ground. The one thing it does protect against is scratches, so there really won't be a need for a screen protector anymore. As for the design, I think the design on the screen now is the final design of the iPhone 6, because I saw the iPad Air design in February of 2013 when it came out in October, and the design of the iPhone 5 in May 2012 when it came out in September. So this is around the time that we normally see the new Apple product designs, because they're finalized and they're starting production. The next big thing to talk about on Mac Bulletin is the fact that last week Apple announced brand new MacBook Airs. Now, they're not that changed. The majority difference is the fact that iTunes now has an hour or two extra playtime for videos, and also the fact that it has a 100 megahertz increase, so it's a 1.4 gigahertz Intel Core i5 instead of a 1.3 gigahertz. But the main difference between the old generation and the new generation is the fact that they dropped the price by $100. So that means that the MacBook Air now starts at $899, which is actually one of the cheapest laptops Apple has ever made since the Intel transition. WWDC is less than a month away. It is scheduled for June 2nd in San Francisco. Now, I don't think there's going to be much announced in terms of hardware, and I think really the only thing that could be announced is a refreshed Mac Mini, because that's really the only one that's due for a refresh. However, I do think there's going to be a big focus on macOS 10 this year. And that's because last year there was a huge focus on iOS with iOS 7 and the complete redesign. And I think this year there's going to be a complete redesign of macOS 10. I don't think it will be as drastic as the transition from iOS 6 to iOS 7 was, but I think it's going to have some of the similar design elements from iOS 7 in macOS 10 to kind of bring that unified experience. On the iOS side, iOS 8 will also be announced at WWDC. However, I think it's going to be more of a performance upgrade, or update for that matter, especially because it now looks like, since the iPhone 4 will be dropped from the supported device list, now all iOS devices running iOS 8 would be dual core. I think there's going to be some performance updates within that. But I also think that they're going to throw in some new features, especially some health-oriented ones, to integrate with the iWatch that will probably be announced later this year with all of Apple's special events that go around in September, October. So really that's all we're going to probably see in WWDC. It's certainly going to be jam-packed, but maybe not as much as 2013 was, because they announced new MacBook Airs, a new Mac Pro, iOS 7 and macOS 10, but I think we're going to see Mac Mini update, OS 10, complete redesign. They'll certainly focus on that for the majority of the keynote, and at the end they'll talk about iOS. There is a rumor going around that starting on May 8th, Apple will be doing a special iPhone upgrade event for people who bring their phones into stores that are upgrade eligible. So that means that if you've completed your 2-year contract with your carrier, they'll probably email you sometime, probably on May 8th, to inform that you're available, that an upgrade is available for you, and then they could offer some sort of promotion to kind of sell the iPhone. And apparently there's supposed to be enough demand for the iPhone similar to the demand of an iPhone when it first comes out. So this means that they're probably going to, for the first time ever, offer some sort of discount on an iPhone. Maybe if you trade in your old one, they'll give you a little bit extra. But I think it's just a way of getting more people on the latest iOS device, which is, of course, the iPhone 5S or the iPhone 5C. Thank you for watching the very first Mac Bulletin. I am available on Twitter to answer any questions you might have at JacobZax, and also follow me on Instagram, MacDude98. I post very artistic photos of Macs that I take with my Nikon camera that I'm filming on. But any questions, just leave them in the comments, or tweet me, or post on one of my Instagram photos. But I'll certainly be doing a lot more of these. I'm hoping on making my videos a little bit more regular, because I think the last time I made a video, besides the one that I posted on May 5th, the last one was in January. So I'm certainly rebooting my channel a bit, adding a bunch of new content and starting new programs for you guys to watch, such as MacBulletin. So this has been a MacDude98 production. Goodbye. Thank you for watching my latest video. Please make sure to subscribe for more product reviews I will be doing in the future. This has been MacDude98. Goodbye.